Hey guys, well this is as far as I can make it out here on my scooter today, and you can see how growed up everything's got around here because nobody cut the grass and we had typhoon rain. Just makes everything grow that much faster. And I got to take a little walk here and see the mud. It's really deep and the water's still here, mud puddles everywhere. So I'm going to try this little walk right here, see if I can get through without getting muddy, without getting snake bit. As you know, with the grass, there's always a snake in it. There's always a snake in the grass somewhere. But I come out to check on things to find out if everything's okay over here. Give you a little update video. We just had a bunch of typhoons come through and give some monsoons, what they call it habagat. They call it habagat, some monsoon. I left my water back there like an idiot. I'll just walk out here and give y'all a good little short video. Drink my water when I get back out there. Hopefully it won't be too hot. But I hydrated real good this morning before I came out this way. And it looks like everything's there. Still got enough block to finish the house with, so we can start on the roof. That's the next thing. So we're gonna start back Monday morning if it's not raining. Of course, you know it's rainy season, so we don't know what's gonna happen. Here's the house. All the grass, like I said, growed up everywhere. Not just where I was walking, but here too. Even out front here. Have to get in here and cut this down. There'll be like a front porch up here on the front of the house. It's not gonna be a porch, it's like a step, and then, you know, enough where you can put a table and some chairs out there. Then 2 more steps down. From that, yeah. Climb up the gravel. Have a look, see what we got left to do here. I'll show you this right here. They poured the beams up there. They still got to do all the block on that. And also, coming back, they'll have to do block at the angle. From up top there, they'll have to start doing an angle. Of course, they've done it over here on this side and right here, all the way back for this side. So that's all done. This side of the house all done. And we got this, the master bedroom. All that's still to be done. Let's see what we got. What is that? Let's see what's that. Oh, that's his saw and shit. Hope it didn't get ruined. Anyway, yeah, so we still got that one beam there, that beam there, beams out here on the end. All that's still got to be poured in and there's all my concrete still there. It's not been messed with. It don't even look like. So it's probably enough to finish the house part. Once I get the house part finished, I'll go and order all the roof. I've already went and priced it all out, so they know I'm coming. So we got these beams here, and then after the roof's on, we will take. See, this will be the back of it right here, with the big column right here, and the one big column over there. See, they'll run a beam across there, across that way, and then run a beam across this way. They've already started just a little bit there. It goes all the way across there. Of course, they had to pour the columns first. Yeah. So we're getting close. We'll start back on Monday, and I'll come out and give you a new update. About halfway through the day, I'll come out here. Nobody's messed with their tools. Tools are all still here. All these outside columns and So all these outside columns and beams and block have to be done too. So they'll start doing an angle towards the back from that very top block right there all the way back to the back. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is an extra bedroom. It's pretty big. So if you're gonna come visit me when I get this done, this will be the bedroom y'all get. Of course, here's the living room. And man, look at the water out there. I mean, it poured down rain for 8 days straight, so you know it was really water everywhere out here. I wouldn't know how much. I should go out here and look at my septic tank. That'll tell me how much really. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be like the end of the video. Let me see here where I'm at. Yeah, I'll go out here and do that, and then I'll start out of here. I'm not gonna stay here. Nobody working today. I called a couple of them and said, you want to come and pull the forms off and fix the forms for the other stuff? But they said, let's just start back Monday. I said, that's cool. Okay, so I got to run a pump down in here and get this cleaned out. It's full of water, both of them. So got to run the pump down in here and pump it out before they do this top. Just wait until they start to do the top, and that's when we'll do it. Yep. We're about out of sand, but we got enough sand probably to right here to do the rest of the probably enough sand and gravel to do the rest of the beams. Like I say, the beams still got to do the beams there and there for the house, and then we'll be ready for a roof when they get the block angle put on there. See if I can make it down through here. Yeah, it looks like I can. So there's probably enough sand here to mix in with the. Not, I'll order some. It ain't that big a deal. I think it's 8,000 for a big truckload big dump truck load. That's a lot of sand, but it's got to dry out a little bit more before they can get back here and do it. So let's have a last look at the house before I go home. They don't have no rent. You know, I'd say they don't have no rent, and it's not a big deal though. I don't pay much in rents. You know, it's not a big deal, my rent. So I pay $160 a month, guys. You know, that's $150 at today's rate, because I think it's up to 58. So I think it's $150 a month. Sometimes it's more or less, sometimes it's less. 158 to 150, somewhere around in there. Depends on the rate, exchange rate. So yeah, that's what's going on. So with that, I'm gonna call this a video. It's got about 8 minutes and something, maybe 9. Hope you guys enjoy it. We got a little walkthrough, little look at what's going on. And Monday we're gonna start right back if it's not pouring down rain, of course. Doing a house in the rainy season is not advised if you want to get something done immediately, because you're gonna have downtime. If they come out in the morning and work for 2 or 3 hours and it starts pouring down rain, I still got to pay them for the rest of the day, you know. Which ain't gonna break me, but you know, it's not good. Anyway, see how everything grows in the Philippines? Everything in the Philippines grows quick. It just, if you remember last week, there wasn't no grass on that lot right there. It was, you know, where they'd cut it down, but now it's starting to grow in. Pretty soon it'll be so high you won't be able to tell where it's at, you know. Anyway, that's both a good thing and a bad thing, right? You know, y'all have a great day. Subscribe, you know, come back. I got all this on playlist if you want to go to the beginning when we first started, when I first bought the cone just to start. And if you do that house looks pretty good with roof on there. It's real small. Those are small houses compared to mine. Those are small houses. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Come back and see me next time.